Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get up!
Jackson now. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
No, we changed it. For him. 13. Report.
Here's Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Throw it. Throw it. All right. Nice shot. Let's go. Get high. 13. Yo. Report.
Now it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Ravens 7, Nighthawks nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
65 check. Ready. Cowboy 8. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Steady.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
47-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
This is 2nd and 8. Now it's Richardson. He'll drop this one off with ETN. Wiggins free. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Let's go now.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Portland football here, ready to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready, set. Come on, set, 70 range, pass all 80, 19 Lions, trap 60.
In motion, the tight end. Richardson looking to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
6 yards. Third and long.
60 Maverick, Panther 11.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now 2nd and 9.
No, we changed. Report.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson going to keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
To throw again is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
No, we changed it. Go ahead. You.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Warriors 70.
Richardson working from the gun. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Here we go. Strike. 18, 19, driving 60.
AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play. Here's third and a few inches.
Let's go now. 60, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Richardson looking to throw this. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 0-1, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You got to go to the Tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready. Cut 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Now Richardson yet again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneers. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Drop 50. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Soto. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Nighthawks are back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Cade York for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Nighthawks 7. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Jackson now from the gun on 3rd down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Throwing is Jackson. That is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10.
Go ahead.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, middle. 13. You are X. Go ahead.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout.
Well, he booked his way quite a bit in this 1st half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Root to kick off for Baltimore.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have work to do in the 2nd half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Nabi Matabike breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Mike Green, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. Looking to throw. Leonard. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
Ready, set. 65, Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Mustang 19.
Richardson going on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown! A big play there. 64 yards. And the Nighthawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
14. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
No, we changed it. You at X. You at X. Hey, hey. Hey, come on. Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Sit hard. 180. You change it. Go. Sit hard. Let's go. 180. Finish it up. Go. Finish it. 13. 180.
Again, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
180. Middle. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Hey. 180. Finish up. Be ready. Yo. Get in right now, boys. Hey.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on. 180. Finish up. 180. You at X. Hey, middle. You change it.
Jackson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
No, we changed it. 13. Go. Sit up. 180. Finish up. 180. Hey, report.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Middle. Go ahead. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. 180. Sit up.
Jackson now. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Set.
In motion goes the tight end. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Get it.
They run once more with Taylor. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
A give for Taylor running right side. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 line. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Richardson. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down.
60 Eagles. Go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. 5 in. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
4th down. Desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game.
Sit out! Ready! Sit out! Ready!
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.